Hey, welcome back to the part 2 of episode 4 of the Forgotten Flutter show. In the previous part, we had built our travel brochure till this stage. I told you that some of the features are not matching our template. That is, we need to change the font style for our title and subtitle. We are also going to have some improvements to our bookings or queries section, and we are going to reduce the code by a lot by using some other widget instead of a container. Let's get started. To change the fonts, I'm going to head over to fonts.google.com and search for some good fonts. I have found that Satisfy looks like a good font for our title. So what I'm going to do is I will open this, select this style and download the family. I have already downloaded it, so I'm not going to download it again. Then for our subtitle, I'm going to use another font, that is Barlow semi-condensed, this font, and I'm going to download only the regular 400 font. So I'm going to select this style, go over here and download it. Once you download the fonts, you will be getting a zip file for both of them. You are going to unzip them, and in the folders that are created after unzipping, you are going to find these TTF files or true type font files. So to add these fonts to our project, come back to Android Studio, go to the projects folder, and under your root folder, you are going to create a new directory. Name that as fonts and move the fonts to that directory. So I want the regular Barlow semi-condensed. This is it. I'm going to drag and drop it to the fonts directory over here and refactor. Done. And then I'm also going to import the Satisfy font for our title. Okay, so now that we have our fonts in our fonts folder over here, I'm going to define them in pubspec.yaml. Remember, we cannot use these files as of now without defining them in pubspec. So to add fonts, go down to this section which says fonts, and I will uncomment this particular block of code by using Ctrl+// and to align them with rest of our code, I'm again going to select this and press Shift and Tab to move them a little back towards the gutter, and then give it a single tap so they align with rest of our code. Okay, so first our font family is now Satisfy and its location is in fonts folder, and the file name is satisfy regular.ttf. Satisfy regular.ttf, that's right. We don't need other things. Other one is the Barlow semi-condensed, and that's fonts slash that's a real big name. I'm going to copy it. And I don't need other things over here. Run the pub-get, and now you can use our custom font styles in our application. Coming back to main.dart, let's head back to our text that we want to change. So we have text style, and now let's define the font family. So font family is going to be Satisfy, and for the subtitle it's going to be Barlow semi-condensed, and we will need to restart our application. By restart I mean the hot restart, not the full restart. Okay, I think we should be using bold for this. So Australia, that's going to have font weight, that's going to be font weight dot bold. Looks good. The land of kangaroos looks good. It now almost looks like what we want, except We want this small case, not all caps. Let's fix that real quick. Nothing much here. Australia. Let's have it in a bigger font, 30. Yep. Coming down to our containers, so instead of what we are using here, like the box decoration and all that stuff, what we are going to use is we are going to use a list style widget. So I'm going to remove this thing. I'm going to remove the margin and all that stuff. I'm going to remove everything from here and just use a list style widget. This widget has an attribute called leading, where we can define whatever is leading our text, that is our icon. So we have icon, and that is icons.phone. Then we have some more properties, that is a title, a subtitle, and a trailing widget. So the title have text, and that is our phone number. So that's +23 369 852 1470. And let's reload it. So now you can see that we already have some padding between the text and the icon. Let's give the color back, that is colors.teal. Copy that. Okay, so we want a white background. To do that, I'm going to wrap this list style widget with another widget called a card and reload the application. And now you can see that we automatically have a nice card with some border radius and some elevation. We can modify these properties, of course. So we have the elevation. If we want to modify that, let's have an elevation of 5 pixels. Okay, and you can see that we have some more shadow underneath it. Let's have the same thing for our email. Just everything is going to be same. I will remove the old container. Okay, this looks good. We don't even need the container now, so I will just remove that. I will remove this container as well. Okay, we just forgot about the icon, so that's icons.email, and we want that a little bigger. Font size, and it's 18 pixels. Same thing for email. And let's have a little bigger icons. So 30 was a sweet spot, or maybe let's say 28. That might look good as well. Yep, 28 is good as well. Size, that's going to be 28. And we are done. Let's compare it to our template. So we have an image, then we have a title, a subtitle. We changed its default font family. We had an underline, we have some text, then another underline, and then we have our bookings and queries section, and then we have our contact cards. Looks good, doesn't it? So now we have these yellow lines all over our code. Let's fix that real quick. What these yellow lines say is, it prefers a constant with constant constructors. What Flutter is telling you is to use a constant qualifier alongside a constant constructor. That way Flutter does not build a widget every time it refreshes the screen. It reduces the load on CPU and makes your application much smoother. So column is going to be a list of widgets, and all those things are going to be constant, all of them. So I'm just going to shorten them like that. The entire list is a constant, so I'm going to use the constant keyword over here, and that will remove all the lines there. For the image, we have a shorthand for this. It's a network image, so I'm going to select this URL, copy it, and I'm going to replace this thing with image.network, and I'm going to paste the URL in the SRC and reload the application. Looks good. Over here, we can use constant for our material app as well. And now we can see all our yellow lines are gone. And we have our final application. So that's it from my side for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, keep coding.